What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In the last episode, we became the master of the Thieves Guild. It was a long episode, we got a lot done. And,
Or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
between episodes, I actually went back to the Gloombound Mine over behind that, or is it Largashbur? I think it's Largashbur. Went over there, and I mined a bunch of ebony and stuff like that. Got my smithing up a little more. I believe I'm at something like 98 now? 97. So getting very close to that level 100. But I do got to get myself get my hands on a lot more dragon bones and dragon scales before hitting that point. So got that. Got to level up as a result. I can spend that on something. I think I'm going to actually spend that on lockpicking. We'll have a lot of perks to use at a certain period of time once I finally get everything done with smithing that I'm trying to get done. But in doing so, in leveling myself up, I made a lot of ebony stuff and daedric stuff, and I was able to sell a lot, so I have a lot of gold, as you can see down there at 40,493. Tons and tons of money. So, what am I going to do with all this money? Well, there was a house that I really wanted to buy. And you're probably wondering why the heck we're in Solitude. Well, I plan on getting that house in this episode. So we're going to do that. I am going to stop by, and I think this is the place right here. Is this it? No, this isn't it. Okay. It's on this stretch, the house that I'm going to be getting. But we're going to head over to the Blue Palace, and I'm going to talk to Falk Firebeard. I'm going to get this house. I'm going to get it fully furnished. And then we have one more quest we're going to do as, you know, the Stealth Thieves Guild Master that we are. And yeah, that's all we're going to really have to do before this series takes a break for a while. So let's head on inside. And I actually doubt Falk's even around because it's, what, 1 in the morning? Yeah, let's wait for a couple hours. But yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Now, the only problem is well, we're going to have a new house. How am I supposed to get everything over here, is the question. And that's a little bit more complicated. All right, Falk, let's talk.
The courier must have found you.
Oh, that's right. You sent me a message about Wolf Skull Cave. I forgot to ask about this.
Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions.
Oh.
Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next.
Okay, who's Steer?
He's Solitude's priest of Archay. He's the one who figured out Potema was still around. He'll help as much as he can.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Eventually, but right now, more concerning to me.
Speak to Steer. He can help.
I'd like to purchase a house in the city.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
Alright, that leaves us with about 15,000 gold. What can I decorate? Or how much can I decorate?
What
Let's
would you
see.
like to purchase?
Ooh, wow, this is all very expensive. Holy crap. Let me see. 2,000, 7,000. I can afford all this, but it's going to leave me pretty close to nothing. Let's go bedroom.
Very. Is there anything else you'd like to...
Alchemy laboratory.
Is there anything else you'd like
living room.
Very well. Is there anything
Absolutely
else
an enchanting laboratory.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Patio decorations.
Very well. Is there anything else?
And a kitchen.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
No, thank you. What do I got? 4,493 gold left. Dang. Dang. That leaves me pretty poor. But you know what? That's okay. We're going to go take a look at our new house. Which I don't think it gives us a fast travel location for. It might. I'm not positive, though. So it is, let's see, it's over here on the right. This is the Bard's College, so this isn't it. Is it that house right there? I think it's that one.
A change has swept into Solitude.
Let's see.
Like a breeze off
Proud
the ocean.
Spire Manor. Yes, this is the place. And all we have to do is head up here and voila. Okay, so no fast travel location, but that's okay. This is home. This is going to be home now. And it's also got some stuff that's pre-furnished, which is pretty darn cool. Wolf Queen, do all sorts of interesting things. Wow. Would you look at this place? So bookshelf over here. Let's see, there's this, nothing really else over here. This is probably to get out. Yep, that's the balcony. There is an up and a downstairs, so let's take a look upstairs really quickly. Wow, look at all this. Oh, and there's more to it. Here's my bedroom with my chest. More bookshelves. Weapon rack, heck yes. A free Stone of Baron Zaya, thank you. Wow, that's pretty cool. Safe with some pretty good stuff in it, actually. I'm going to have to utilize that for sure. Got more shelves over here. Wow. Drum, flute, cupboard. I'm going to have some lot on my hands when it comes to organizing all this. And now if we head into the basement, we get everything else. We got another big weapon rack over here. Enchanting area. Some mannequins to store some important armor on. Some more weapon plaques that I can put stuff on. More bookshelves. And there's more! This is the entire alchemy laboratory with a silver ingot that I will happily take. Look at all this stuff. Oh man, they left a bunch of stuff. Spriggan sap, void salts, fire salts. Heck yes. Potion of vigorous healing that I'll absolutely take right now. Another bookshelf, a bunch more ingredients that I'll have to go through. More food. There's another room in here, which is... Is this where my steward sleeps? Or, not steward, House Carl? Because this is worse than what they've got in the frickin' Breeze home. That seems a little bit cheap, but whatever. And then another way out. This takes us out to the streets. So this is it. This is home now. Wow. It's really something, isn't it? Also, tons of iron ingots. Holy cow. And then there was also those patio furnishings that it mentioned something about. I'm assuming that's over here. Let's see. Aha, here we go. Wow. Little place to sit. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Did they furnish this? I mean, this only cost 500 gold, so I'm not surprised. And that view. I mean, that boat looks kind of stupid, but dang. So this is where we're living now. Solitude, everybody. Home, sweet home. And I have a lot on my hands to move all this stuff. But I'm going to be doing all that off screen. I'm not going to bother showing that, because really all it's going to amount to is me getting a ton of stuff I'll put on me, being way over encumbered, having to walk all the way down to the Whiterun stables, buying a horse, taking the horse, riding it all the way to Solitude without hopefully getting into any trouble along the way, ending up here, walking all the way here, and then dropping everything off.
And I just don't know it.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So not something I'm gonna show on screen. Very boring. Takes a long time, but it's eventually gonna happen. But yeah, this is gonna be home now, Solitude. It's gonna be our base of operations, basically. And we're gonna have to kind of get used to the new blacksmith over here, which
Unless we have specific business.
This guy over here. We'll say hi to him real quick. Might as well while we're at it. This is Behrend.
Seems there's the finest weapons.
Is there anything even good on him? He's got glass, ebony bows. Yeah, he's not bad, not at all. Ebony ingots. All sorts of good stuff. He is just as good as the lady in Whiterun, I have to say. Although not as good as Yorlin Greymane, but whatever. So yeah, this is where we're living now. Hope you like it. It's not going to be forever. There will eventually move on to one even bigger and better thing. But for now, all that's left to do in this episode is to head to Windhelm. Alright, here we are now. If you remember correctly, last episode, we accidentally started a new quest. Well, basically, called Blood on the Ice. And in this episode, we're going to hopefully be finishing that quest. So, we're going to head over to the Palace of the Kings and talk to Yorleif. He is the steward to Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Kind of ironic that we're now in the Stormcloak's headquarters, even though we've just made our home in Solitude. I don't know, a little bit ironic, but let's do this thing. Oh, they're having this conversation again. Yorleif, where are you? Oh, you're down there. Gotcha. Alright, so let's head over this way. He's asleep. Yes, he is.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
That's wonderful. I've heard about these murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like
You mean
beasts.
Sistren? Because it's only been
Men
women.
are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, we gotta go examine that crime scene now, so... Why is there still a...
shoving a sword through his gullet?
Hold on. Oh, get assistance from you.
Taking his
But
city and
hold on.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric...
Oh, wow, it doesn't even have anything for me. That's stupid.
Start this war in earnest then.
Yes, it is. Alright, we're gonna go and examine that crime scene at 2:43 a.m. Alright, so... Now, something I definitely, absolutely, 100%...
Coming out of your ears?
Duh.
I know Thieves Guild armor when I see it. You're not fooling anyone.
I don't expect to be fooling anybody. It doesn't mean I'm doing anything wrong at the moment, so you can't rat me out, lady. Can't rat me out. So, I'm not stupid because I definitely noticed that there's blood trails moving through the city. So we're definitely going to be leading to that.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Absolutely. So we got the crime scene right here. Okay. Hi, Nightshade. So let's see. What am I supposed to actually be looking at?
Now I remember. You're that new member of the companion. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Shut up. Your leave had kind of be permission to aid in the investigation.
All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Okay. Sounds good. So I don't know why it's still having me look at that. I guess I'll have to talk to her, though. There's nothing really for me to look at. Alright, where are you at, Helgrid? No, seriously, where are you? This is like a freaking crypt, though. Oh boy. Well, it's probably because it is a crypt, technically. Technically. Not one of those crypts, though. Not one of them Draugr crypts. Right. Oof. Well, there's Susanna. Hi.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Is that it? Anyways, have you noticed anything strange about the body, aside from the really weird cuts on it?
Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you.
Uh-huh. So the body.
Oh, yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
Huh. Let me know if you find anything else.
I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Gotcha. Alright, we talked to her. Say it's got some weird sort of blade. That's really about all the information we got from that. So I guess we'll head just back outside. Now, as for the crime scene, it still wants me to take a look at it. I do notice that there is blood trails.
I used to be an adventurer.
Okay, you told me that already.
Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Is there anything else I'm supposed to be like looking at here? Doesn't really tell me. I do see that there's another blood splatter. There's another one. Okay. Very interesting. Let's follow this trail of blood for a minute. There you go. Keeps going, because I remember when I was talking to Torsten, I saw this one right over here on the stairs, which means it probably goes up this way. There it is. Another blood trail. Aha! Right in here. Karam. Well, this is going to be fun. Master level. I have no idea how I'm going to get in this one. This is kind of interesting that it has such a nice house over on this side of the town is completely locked up. I mean, no one we know lives here, right? Can I get this open somehow? Oh, there we go. Okay, I kind of see the starting point. Let's go about there. Almost. Dang it, I was so close. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was it. That was it. There we go. Got it. Alright, let's look for some clues. What do we got? Let's see, we got a blood-covered chest. That's definitely odd. Pushed against the wall recently. Is it hiding something? Anything in it? Butcher Journal number 1. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night I was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold. All the wasted minds up in their towers, they only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here, something deeper than the cantrips and shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe. And where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons, worth the effort tonight. Okay, that's really freaking weird. Beware the butcher. Beware the butcher, killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Okay. I'm going to have to do that, but the dust, these look left over from when the previous occupant moved out. Okay. I'm still... There's got to be more to this. I feel like that isn't enough. These haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. Check upstairs. Well, actually, there's a back room that I'm kind of curious about. Wardrobe. Perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Strange. Fine clothes. Filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. Wait, did I see something else? Strange amulet. Alright, that's mine now. Interesting. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Oh, another one of these, huh? Oh my gosh. Well, this isn't messed up at all. Altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards a gruesome end. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments, 173 fragments of bone for assemblage, approximately 4 bucketfuls of blood, nor preferred, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Star scrying to the edge of the ice mine, look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text is interpreted by the Aelids and first transcribed by Altmer, provenance and an authority unknown. Soon. Embalming tools. Hey, there's that curved blade that that she was talking about. Well, we've got some answers here. I'm gonna leave that open. Actually, is there anything upstairs? Because man, oh man, this place. There's a table. Nothing really else over here. Bed and chairs, stacked in an odd fashion, but I mean, looks like they were just kind of hucked there. Nothing over here. Nope, not really anything upstairs whatsoever aside from this fallen over chair. Huh. Well, we need to talk to Viola Giordano then, I assume. Alright, Viola, where you at, girl? Oh, it's late. I should probably, yeah, let's do that. There we go. Okay, Viola, are you out? Or am I supposed to maybe be talking to Yorleaf? That might be actually the real answer. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what it's having me do, but we're going to go find out. So, into the Palace of the Kings, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Listens to my counsel all the same.
Can you tell me anything about the butcher?
Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
Okay, do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Interesting. Alright, well, fine.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out.
Alright, let's go see Calixto again.
I still see.
So he is... Actually, looks like he's outside, probably. Also, did I just see a dragon off in the distance? Oh, yeah, there's definitely a dragon off in the distance. Tuh, that's kind of funny. Hi, Viola. Can we talk for a second?
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
What can you tell me about him?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Why can't the guards help?
They say they're too busy with the war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
Alright, this guy in the back is pretty confused. Why can't the guard... sorry, no. I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
Sounds like the court mage has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
I could, but what if I did go directly to him? I'm actually curious about that. I do need to go to Calixto's house, though, real quick. This is it, right? No, that's Sadri's used wares. I'm supposed to go to Calixto, aren't I? Where is the guy? No, it's not there. That's the new units. Oh, that's right. It's up here above, past the flower girl. That's right. I remember now. What are in these barrels? Oh, food. Okay. Anyway, if you ever need food, I guess, go through those barrels. So this is it, right? Calixto's House of Curiosities.
Any trouble? What can I do for you, friend?
Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer
you know what? I don't even care. Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
You have yourself a deal, sir.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
Cool. Alright, we got 500 gold out of that. Now, again, he did say court mage, which, it sounds like all signs are pointing to the guy, but here's the thing, is I'm no weakling. You know, I can handle a court mage if he does decide to attack me, and plus that would get rid of the problem pretty easy. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, they want me to go talk to the steward, but I kind of want to talk to him. So we're going to go to the court mage real quick. Now, I'm pretty sure he is over this way. Let's go find the guy. Wolfirth the Unliving, huh?
What is it? Dragons?
No. What we got over here? Nothing. Oh, there's an arcane enchanter, so he's probably in here. Yeah? Oh, there you are.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I've heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
Oh, I've found your journals and amulet where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided, jade, ringed with ebony, worn carving, all that good stuff.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
Guess Calixto was wrong.
Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So what do we do now?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur.
Oh?
Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Okay. Stone Quarter at night, then. Well. Very interesting. Also, there is a Stone of Baranzaya that I'm going to have to go after, Starry. Can I select it, please? Please? No, give me the Stone of... Thank you. Okay. That's 8 of 20. Man, we're a third of the way done with those things. Pretty cool. Can't wait to get all of those. You get actually a really good reward from
I'd
that.
be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of
I'm sure you would be. Okay, it's 11:44. I think we're gonna have to probably go around to like 12 to like almost midnight. All right, let's wait around till let's go about 10 hours. I think that should be fine, hopefully. And so we're supposed to patrol the Stone Quarter at midnight, or not midnight, but at night. Just kind of keep on the lookout.
Maybe you've seen masts sticking out of the water to the northeast.
So, Stone Quarter, huh? Let's take a look around. So my map just got updated with something very interesting. Stone Quarter, wait a minute. That's over by the market, isn't it? Could have sworn it is. Huh.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Interesting. Someone help me, please. Oh gosh, what's happening? Don't you dare! Nope. No, you don't. No, you don't. Calixto! Guard, are you okay? Yeah, what a waste indeed.
Oh,
are you alright? Okay, never mind then. You're just boring. Well then. That was a thing that happened. Necromancer amulet. I guess I'll take that. Wow, it was Calixto, huh? I heard the cry, came running, and I saw that she was just standing there with her back turned, about to get stabbed, so that's a thing that just happened.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
I like how you don't really care about it, though, even though she's your daughter.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by
You are an idiot, aren't you? My goodness, you are the dumbest, like the dumbest NPC I've ever met in this game. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. That truly is amazing. Well, he's dead. We did it. Let's go talk to Yorleaf. Huh. Gosh. You idiot. About to get stabbed, save your life, and then just like, oh, horses. Yorleaf, I hate to wake you up, buddy, but something important just happened.
And what would you have me do?
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Cool. You know what? I gotta tell you something, man. Calixto Corium was the butcher.
Ismir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
That's good.
Travel safely. It's dangerous.
It's very good. Awesome. Okay, so Blood on the Ice is done.
Shoving a sword through his gullet.
Interesting.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace.
Let's get out of here then. Well, that was all a lot of fun. Blood on the Ice is done.
You did this city a great service by catching that killer.
Okay, so a couple things I want to talk about before I go any further. I want to talk about that quest in particular. So that quest is arguably the buggiest quest in the entire game. So many things can go wrong and make that quest not work the way it's supposed to. There's also issues with the markers and stuff like that, like you saw, like with at discovering the crime scene and whatnot, and leading it all the way to here to Harem, and all that good stuff. There's just a lot of problems with it. There'll be a lot of times where it will break, especially if you go the other route and go and talk to Yorleaf rather than talking to the court wizard and informing him of it. If you go to him, what they'll do is they'll arrest the court wizard, and then then another murder will happen, and you'll realize, oh wait, that was wrong and not supposed to happen, and blah blah blah. And if you do that, it can be very buggy too. The murder will just never happen sometimes, the second murder, so you can't continue the quest, or you know, things like that. Sometimes you just can't get into Harem. Sometimes Harem itself bugs out a lot. I mean, there are just so many freaking issues with I think at one point it even, like, if you mess up on the lockpicking with Hiram, it says this place needs a key to be opened and can't be picked or whatever, and then you're just screwed. Like, yeah, very buggy quest. The route I went is usually the route I've had the most success with. So if you're ever going to do that quest, I would advise doing it the way that I just did it. So yeah, there you go. Now you have an answer. Blood on the Ice. Very tricky quest to make it work right. On top of that, Calixto usually doesn't show up over there nearly as quickly which that was kind of a bit buggy. He always does try to murder that girl over there, though. So usually if you walk over into the market area, you'll see her standing there, and if you try to talk to her, it'll say this person is busy until Calixto comes around. So yeah, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, there's actually not anything else I'm going to be doing for this set of episodes. We're going to be taking a break from this game for a while. Between this episode and the next episode, I am going to be working on a couple things. One, I am going to be working on getting my smithing to level 100 finally. Two, I am going to be moving everything from Whiterun, from Breezeholm, all the way to Solitude. And hopefully we should be set up shop there by the time everything starts. And when we get back, where is it? A Blade in the Dark is going to be the quest that we are going on next. More of the main quest. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.